Welcome to the newsroom.
Pretty young girl from Zambia, you know that she ain't with the drama. Light skin girl Osama, you know she the bomb, she cause trauma.
I'm literally not even done getting ready, but today is my first news day and this is the fit. Oh, you can't even see my shoes, but yeah. Cars and other vehicles will be directed onto the London-bound carriageway instead. The scheme is to ease congestion in Kent if traffic is brought to a standstill due to the disruption caused by a no-deal Brexit and there is no longer frictionless trade. It is estimated that even if there is an extra 2 minutes of checks at Dover, it could lead up to 20 miles of tailbacks. John Kerner from Highways England speaks.
All of our planning has been done within a regional partnership. And those plans have been amended and reviewed continually. We're in a good place at the moment, and as we move forward, those plans will be reviewed on a weekly basis.
Avon and Somerset police are among the first in the country to stop arresting people for possession of small amounts of drugs. Instead of criminal records, they are giving out referrals to drug workshops. So far, because of drug offenses, about 630 individuals have been referred to the course. These workshops are only being offered to people who are sent by the police.
Yes. Well done, guys. Let's make it even better next time.
Despite the vague report, Mr. Trump insisted it composed a complete and total exoneration in a tweet last night. Opposition Democrats, such as the Democrat chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, Jerry Nadler, are demanding full access to Mr. Mueller's report.
It is imperative that the Attorney General release the full report.
Okay.
With all the latest news, you're listening to Bauer Radio.
Good afternoon. I'm Nyemba with the 2 o'clock news. The headlines. One Bristol constituency plays a big part in a petition to revoke Article 50.
Honest with you, I'm sick to death of it all. So I'm trying to ignore it and hope it'll just sort itself out.
3 primary schools. I was trying to keep us straight. I was trying so hard to keep a straight face.
We found our own
She was so fed up. Like, oh my word. I tried so hard.
When you started talking, I was like...
Okay, oh my gosh, like it just suddenly gets hot, like.
Yes.
Okay, oh my lord, like calm down. Okay, should I play it now?
Yeah.
With all the latest news, you're listening to Bauer Radio.
Good afternoon, I'm Nyemba with the 2 o'clock news. The headlines. One Bristol constituency plays a big part in a petition to revoke Article 50. Parents of one Bristol school speak out about the impact of closing a nearby road. Avon and Somerset police are still on the hunt for witnesses following the murder of a man in Wells. Lib Dem mayor candidate plans to scrap the role of mayor if elected. And now the news in detail. A petition against leaving the EU has reached over 5 million signatures, with more votes from Bristol West than any other constituency in the UK. Figures reveal that nearly 62% of Bristol residents voted to remain during the 2016 referendum. The constituency has provided over 33,000 signatures. We went and asked local Bristolians on their thoughts on Article 50. Criminal gangs have been using dead rats to smuggle contraband into a prison in Dorset. 3 of the rodents were discovered by staff at the Guys Marsh jail inside of the perimeter fence. They later noticed they had been stitched along their stomachs. Later investigations revealed their insides had been removed and replaced with phones, chargers, SIM cards, and drugs. This is the first recorded case of its kind. According to the Ministry of Justice, the animals are likely to have been thrown over the fence by organized gangs coordinating with criminals inside the prison. Andrew Neal from the Howard League for Penal Reformation says he's not surprised as animals have been used before. Lib Dem mayor candidate plans to scrap the mayor role if elected. Lib Dems have selected Mary Page as their candidate for next year's Bristol mayoral election. She is standing for mayor as she believes the current mayor has failed to deliver on campaign promises and wants to remove the role. According to the Bristol Post, Mary Page stated the following. Now on to Matthew with the sport.
Callum Hudson-Odoi can make his first start for England in tonight's Euro 2020 qualifier away to Montenegro. The 18-year-old Chelsea winger, who made his debut in Friday's win over the Czech Republic, is in line to replace injured out Jadon Sancho. Former England defender Stuart Pearce tells Sky Sports News he was impressed by his performance from the bench at Wembley.
And now with the weather. Currently the temperature is 12 degrees and the sun is shining. Thank you for listening. I will be back at 3 o'clock with more news.
Well done.
It's the last.
Good afternoon, I'm Saskia Bahada with the 3 o'clock news. The heading is seen as a controversial method to tackle drug offences. The EU says the UK is likely to leave with no Brexit deal. We will cover some sport later on, as well as announcing the photography competition winner. And now the news and details. Bristol's Compass Point Farms.
Okay, so we're officially done with our first news day, and oh my gosh, it was so hectic, but it was so much fun, and we did such a good job. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! So basically, I'm a reporter today, right? And we have to go out and film stuff. And the weather's just not that great. So yeah, but we're gonna go do that. And early, this is so weird. Don't mind me, I'm vlogging, so yeah.
Oh, right, I was gonna say.
Like, what is going on? But yeah, that's where we're at. It's a beautiful day, you know. Gray clouds, you know, some drizzle. So we are, this is so funny, we're in the shopping corner. I have my camera here.
we're trying to get vox pops, and it's not the easiest
Well, we've got to
thing.
find someone who's at least a cyclist. That happens to be fine.
Oh my word, like, oh my goodness. Well, Peter here is being really picky with who he wants the vox pops to be of, but like, it can be of anyone. But hey, okay, we're gonna keep, I don't know, walking and trying to find people till, yeah, we get what we need. So basically, we're trying to find cyclists, but at this hour, like, it's not rush hour, so no one's really cycling. Everyone's just kind of like walking around. So, yeah. So, that was a major flop. We literally got no vox pop, and yeah, so the good thing is that
the cyclists wanted to talk.
Yeah, not even the cyclists. Like, it was, this has been, I don't want to say a flop, but I already did say it was a flop. It's just been really bad. So yeah, we're going back now. At least we ate, so you know, yeah, we have energy. Okay, so we're back in the newsroom now, and we just have to work with the clips that we have, which are basically clips of like random people cycling and bicycle racks. So we'll just edit those into a 5-shot sequence and then record a voiceover for them. So hopefully it'll just turn out pretty okay, not too bad.
At the council's plans for the city's landmark. They are squatting on the site and running events protesting against high housing prices and calling for control of the area to be given back to local people. Rowan Strong has been to meet. The cycling organisation, Sustrans, has been painting anti-harassment slogans on the track to highlight the problem.
Who's saying it?
And that's all from us today. We'll be back with next week with more views and news and reviews.
So, oh my gosh, I'm so oily, I can't even. It is 20 minutes to 3 and we are done. Yeah, we're done with our little package. So yeah, I'm gonna show you that when it plays because we go live at 3 o'clock. Yeah, so we're done on time. It's lit. It's a good time.
New rules governing online sites are planned to protect people from harmful posts.
And the government handed over £2.5 million to make Bristol buses cleaner.
Based on the event by the national governing body, the decision to abandon this year's edition, the race director, Phil Atkins, said he felt the organisation had undermined women's cycling by planning to introduce a more costly men's road race whilst keeping the women's circuit race the same. The organisers of the event said, as a race, we have found that our objectives and our ethics are irreconcilable with the requirements of the governing body. John Usher from Sustrans gave us this statement. It's disappointing that the Bristol Grand Prix cycling event won't take place this year. It offered a unique opportunity for people to experience sports cycling in the heart of the city, as well as enabling all ages and abilities to use the closed road circuit. It's particularly disappointing that the women's race will no longer take the same format as the men's. The cancellation of the Bristol Grand Prix is a missed opportunity to demonstrate how cycling can enable true equality in society. The organisation assured cycling fans that racing will still take place on the weekend of the Bristol Grand Prix, despite its cancellation.
Okay, so this lighting is really horrible, but we're in the library right now because we have to record some audio for our, what is it called? Our final assignment?
Assessment assignment, yeah.
Whatever it is. So yeah, we're here with our little, Zoom and...
Zooming it up.
Yeah, think we're gonna use, where's the mic? Yeah.
Mic check.
You know, need to plug this in. Which one does it go in? 1 or 2? Wait, it doesn't matter, I think, since we're using it.
It's flipping massive.
Got it. 1. Hello. Hello. Okay, it's working. Is there no? I always look for the L and R, like on headphones, just so I'm doing it correctly. Okay.
Can you hear yourself?
So weird. Oh my gosh. So weird. I get a thumbnail here, like. Yeah, we're journalists, students, and just we're here to film, we're here to record words.
Oh my god. Why we're taking videos of Tesco right now, we'll explain in a minute.
We're in Tesco right now. Like, we have to get a staff member to talk to us, and it never gets easier. Like, it's just really awkward, but.
Like a live is actually.
Okay, do you want to? No, another island.
Okay.
Wait, the sun's in my eyes now.
Okay.
Is that alright?
Yeah, that should be. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, no pressure. 3, 2, 1.
It was a success, so we got our box pops.
That wasn't actually that bad. No one said no to us, which is so surprising.
Like,
so
this is a good day.
Yeah.
It's a good day.
Sun's out.